Yo, what it do, what it do?
Hey, yo, it's your boy Feel Good, strong.
It's your boy Asshole Poppy. We back with another episode of the Cold Field Show.
And it's about to get super spicy, you know?
So let's get into it.
Yeah, no.
What's going on tonight, man?
Oh boy, shit. You already know, shit is one of those nights.
And look, I'm going to tell you like I tell you every weekend, because I'm scared. It's January 11th and there ain't no snow on the ground.
Listen, man, I ain't gonna complain, man. This man is just a known fucking complainer. Look,
Yeah, I complain
fuck
about
the
everything.
snow. We had a white Christmas. It's good. We good.
I don't even want the snow and I'm complaining that we ain't got none because I'm not understanding what the fuck is going on.
I will break it down to you, man, the whole science of the whole, ordeal, about global warming, but that's for another episode, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too deep into
Boy
that,
did
man,
this. Your boy Sleepy did this.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
That's your
Sleepy's been fucking up. That's who controlling this shit.
That's
This
your
motherfucker
man.
sleeping at the wheel, straight up.
Yo, man. Look, man, y'all know how we do it, man. Tonight, the topic is extra spicy. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into it, man, you know what it is. Tequila time. Tonight, we sipping that Don Julio. Y'all already know. Y'all
Say
need
what?
don't need no introduction. We ain't got to do nothing classy.
Man, we
You
gonna
feel
give
me?
it to it, man. It's still Don, man.
You feel me? You feel me?
The Don of Dons, man.
You know, and with that being said, man, let's get into the topic. Tonight, we talk and discuss the myth, the legend, fact or fiction, the alpha woman. Does she really exist? We got an in-studio guest with us tonight. Y'all know we always try to bring somebody to the table. Wisconsin's own, she from Racine, Milwaukee. She all over the place. Miss Shine Marie, you know what I'm saying? Let's give it to her.
Hey,
Go
y'all.
ahead. Introduce yourself. Tell the people where they can catch you at on social media and things of that nature, and let people know what you do, what you get into.
Hey, y'all. Shine Marie. Like you said, originally from Racine, Milwaukee. Kind of been all over the place. Just came back from Atlanta. Man, what do I do? What don't I do? That's the question. Alpha shit.
Okay, she said alpha shit.
Alpha shit. So, photographer. I've worked with a bunch of celebrities. I work with local people. I do family portraits. My day job currently, I'm a general manager for a restaurant, a new franchise up and popping. I do graphic design. I'm an audio engineer. Went to school for that.
Wait, so we could have had you over here fixing our sound a couple weeks ago.
I mean,
Man, could have had a tapped in, you feel
I
me?
mean, I do a little of everything. You ask, I got the answer for you. So, I mean, basically, all my social media is Shine Marie, SHYNE, Shine Marie. Instagram is Miss Shine Marie, MISS. In front of that, you just Google me, I'm gonna pop up.
Bet. She said Google her. Get in tune with Miss Shine Marie. You feel me? So with that being said, man, let's go ahead and pull up a shot. I'm about to say pull up a shot.
Fuck,
You know what I'm saying? Pull up a
tequila
shot.
popping, yeah,
Oh,
what?
my sleeve's kind of small today.
Call that man Lil Steve.
You hit the gym today?
Lil Steve, man.
You ain't hit the
This nigga's a trip.
You ain't hit the gym
Trying to
today?
expose his boy, man.
That's crazy.
Y'all miss leg day. So motherfucking what? I'm gonna make it up tomorrow. You feel me?
I feel it. Yeah, I didn't do legs. I did back today. I did back and shoulder, back and biceps today. I'm a little fucked up.
Sam keep running around and shit, acting like he don't gotta do his legs and
Hey,
shit.
watch your
man.
mouth, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm
hey,
finna
look,
miss
the
that.
doctor told me as long as my knee fucked up to chill out, so I'm gonna chill out.
Man, fuck the doctor, man. You know what I'm saying? Feel Good's got the goods for you. Keep pushing until you.
I mean,
you know?
I would love to feel good. No homo. I would love to feel good, but apparently I can't. My knee don't. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do like the NFL players do.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot that bitch.
No,
You feel me?
no,
Shoot it
I
up.
don't want no cortisol. I don't want no juice. I don't want none of that. I want some tequila though. Yeah,
God, yeah.
Salute. So look,
Always a good thing.
alpha female, man. Let's get into it. Look, it's a lot of controversy surrounding this particular title of an alpha female. A lot of men confuse that with just relationship. Like, is she an alpha in a relationship? A lot of people confuse that with just an intimidating woman, and I mean, she can be intimidating to some. And then some men just don't believe it's possible for a woman to be an alpha. Alpha is a masculine trait. Honestly, when you look up the word alpha, masculinity is one of the main words attached to it. And do anybody want a masculine woman? Let's get into it and talk about what an alpha female actually is. What's your thoughts on the conversation, man? How you feel about that term?
Fuck. Man, honestly,
The hot seat, my boy.
honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't believe in it. I feel like, well, for me, you know, speaking from the perspective of an alpha male, I couldn't be with an alpha female. I don't think it'll align, you know, for me. Like,
Okay.
I've been around pretty strong women in my life and shit, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, but I don't really like believe in the whole alpha female thing because not saying that there are not, you know, some out there, you know, because you got a lot of weak ass guys out here, you know what I'm saying, that don't know how to hold it down and don't know how to be a, you know, the man that they supposed to be, shit, and they falling back, taking the, you know what I'm saying, the back seat, the back burner, whatever the case may be, they just falling back. But me personally, nah, bro, I ain't with the whole alpha female thing because shit.
You ain't
I ain't never been like a female. Ain't never like just led me. You feel me? Like I ain't never been led by a female, so I don't know how that feel. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have women give me advice and time in and shit, but like a woman leading me, I wasn't even raised up like that. You know what I'm saying? I was raised up, you know.
Okay.
to lead.
So okay. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna hold that. We're gonna get into that. I ain't even gonna bring that up right now, but I like that, and we're gonna talk about that in a few minutes. An alpha woman, alpha female, to me, I do believe in it. I do understand what an alpha female is. First off, let me say that. I don't think it's a myth, a fictional tale. But for me, a alpha female, an alpha woman is one who is self-aware.
Facts.
She don't need a man. She definitely an independent woman, self-sufficient, self-serving. You know what I'm saying? She can handle hers. But ultimately, an alpha woman is just a strong-minded woman that knows herself. She's in tune with herself, her masculine and her feminine, and she can walk in that without needing the approval of a man. That's what I feel like an alpha female is. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of men are intimidated by a woman that doesn't need them, that don't need them to lead her, so to speak.
You know what, bro? I mean, listen, man. Neo said it best, man. I love her cause she got her own. You feel me? But with that being said, like yeah, like I respect it. Don't get it twisted. I do want a woman that's on her shit, on point, and all that. But even a woman that's on point, on top of her shit, she still gonna play it a certain way, you know?
Type shit.
Like-
That's a fact though. I don't know. Let's tap in. Now we good. Let's tap in with our guest speaker, female. You know, a self-proclaimed alpha of her own, and let's see what she feel like it. How do you feel an alpha female should be described?
So first off, I have something I was itching to say over here.
She
So
finna
I
get in your
just-
ass. She finna get in your ass.
So I just want to separate alpha and dominant. Alpha does not mean dominant. And I had this conversation with my best friend earlier, and I was explaining to her the difference between how you can be with a man, an alpha man and an alpha woman can be together, and how an alpha woman can be submissive to the alpha man. So now put it in this situation. Okay, so let's just say both people have good jobs, right? So they're working. The man, whatever happens, falls off. So now a dominant woman would be like, I got this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, right? An alpha dominant woman. An alpha submissive is gonna come to you and say, hey, so I got the bread. What do you think we should do with it?
Hold on.
Okay, shit.
I gotta type in. I like that. Cause
like
hold on,
that,
she
I like
just
that
said, she just gave y'all two separate terms: alpha dominant and alpha submissive. Now that honestly helps break it down into a more understandable subcategory, because that, like, without even having to talk about it, that tells me two different stories: alpha dominant, alpha submissive. An alpha submissive woman. Remember a couple weeks ago we had TK up here. And we
Yeah,
was talking.
he said his woman basically,
You know,
she wear the pants in the situation.
you know what I'm saying? And
She's Gabrielle
sometimes,
Union.
sometimes he lets her lead, or he let her have that lead. Not let ladies. I ain't trying to sound controlling, but just as a man, he lets her have that lead to sometimes make the decisions and shit. But she's not forcing her decisions on him. That's alpha submissive.
Fact.
She's coming to her man and asking for his opinion on where they're gonna go.
Facts.
And the alpha dominant woman just gonna step in like, all right, whoopie woo, I got this. You know what I'm saying? So, okay,
But with that being said, yeah, I can understand like the differences, but like at the same time, bro, man, I don't even know if I want to call it an alpha female though, like that situation itself right there, because if he's still a part of everything decision making wise, like is she really the alpha in the situation?
I mean,
Yes.
she's still allowing him to be the man, but
She came with a plan. She came with the money. She said, "Here, I can help us fix this."
type shit.
So she's an alpha because she stepped up and said, "Hey, I know you're down," being considerate of his emotions. Alpha female is also very aware of her own emotions and others' emotions, is able to influence emotions. So she see you down and out, you down bad because you done lost that, whatever you lost, for whatever reason, now you down bad. So she see that you're emotionally, not right. And she come to you being considerate of the fact that you are still the man in the situation and says, "Here, I got something that will help you to fix the situation. I got a plan. My plan is to have you fix it. Here's the money. I got this. You go fix this. What should we do?" And at that point, if you don't know what to do, then you would say as an alpha dominant, like, even still, you could say, "Well, what do you think I should do?" Because now you're dominant. You're controlling the situation. She gave you the power. So that's, I think, back to what you were saying about, like, what do I think an alpha is? An alpha is just somebody who is, like you said.
So would you say, okay, with
Go
that being
ahead,
said,
go ahead.
right, would you say that she's basically giving him like the money, she's giving him everything to make him seem like an alpha?
No, because he fell off. Alpha is not dominant. I think you keep going back to dominant and putting.
No, not to.
No, wait, no. What she's saying to what you saying is sometimes people apply money to dominance.
Yes.
So
course,
him
yeah.
falling off means he's no longer dominant. But the dominance was not what the money. The
Alpha
financial
doesn't mean
dominance.
dominant either.
Exactly.
Because
Alpha
I've
don't
been
need dominance.
I've been a broke alpha. Guess what? I wasn't broke for
I
long.
was just talking to somebody on Facebook.
I wasn't broke
about
for
that.
long.
You can be broke in an alpha. Go ahead,
Yeah.
bro.
No, I was gonna say I agree with both of y'all. Like
My bills
honestly,
is
like
paid.
you can be an alpha and be broke. You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely can, because at the end of the day, you still have the mindset to lead.
Yes.
Right.
But
And shit happens.
I'm saying this, like, if I'm with a woman, right, and she give me the money to go pay for the gas, she give me the money to we at the movies or whatever, to pay for the movies, you know what I'm saying? I feel like right then and there, like, yeah, shorty holding it down and shit, but she wants that alpha male, you know what I'm saying? She wants him to be in the front, like she wants that. So that's why she cool with taking it back. Like, so what you said is very valid. Like, like
It's just giving that, like you said, it's just giving that
Giving you
person
your
the
power
opportunity. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Giving
I
you your
respect
power
that,
back
bro.
because just because you don't have it at that moment, even people, you might be broke because you done invested your money into something that's gonna make
And you
millions
wait-
in the
you
company.
waiting for the comeback.
Wait for the
Exactly.
comeback.
Right,
And
right,
how
right.
long did you hold her down before she came back? She might be only right because you put her in a position of power, and
Okay.
because y'all sharing the bill. Maybe you're not sharing the bills. Maybe you was paying the bills for a long time, and she was sitting in the back collecting cash, and now she got the dough because you put her in a position because you were dominant and alpha, and because she was an alpha and smart enough to save her money for that fall down if it
Facts,
happened.
Facts. That's real shit, though.
But just for me, man, like I don't know, man. Like I've been around, strong women all my life, like strong men too. But you know what I'm saying? Like just for me, like I'm not built. I don't feel like it can be two alphas in a room.
It's
Male
like,
and
you know what,
female.
A true alpha can work together.
I definitely get what you're saying.
True
though.
alphas build each
it's,
other
It's
up.
like that dynamic of having two men in the household. Once a boy turned like 18, 19, he's still at home with his mama. His mama got a boyfriend, or it could be the actual father.
Facts.
Once it's two men in the household, the air change.
Dominance.
That basically, and when you're dealing with a woman, that, and again, like you said, I understand what you're saying. Alpha doesn't necessarily have to be dominant, but when you are dealing with a woman that's alpha dominant,
Yeah.
Oh God.
the household becomes hostile. The hostile becomes a competition ground.
So, and some people aren't just alpha dominant. Some people are just dominant.
Oh yes,
Some people are they're
You
just
got definitely dominant
and
women out
people
there.
think that's alpha. People confuse alpha and dominant in situations. In a situation where you have two men in a household, you're fighting over your territory. It's a territory and dominance. Like, I mean, you know, it's the same thing. Like they say, the dogs, you know what I mean? They're fighting for their, but it's not like a true alpha knows that more alphas bring more power.
But wouldn't it be an alpha omega though?
No, Omega is actually weak. We're gonna get into we're gonna do an episode about that. We're gonna do a little short
I would
episode
think
about
that
that.
would be the omega
Nah.
because he don't give a fuck about nothing else. He established. So of course, yeah, he would want more alpha. You know what I'm saying? Alphas around him. But
Hold on, let's get into some of these comments. Brand New Low said exactly. I only believe there's strong women, period. Nothing more, nothing less. An alpha female don't even sound right, but that's just me. To each his or her own. You know what I'm saying? So he basically saying, yeah, he cool with the with the strong woman sentiment, but he don't necessarily consider y'all alphas. He just don't see it that way. You know?
I honestly, man, was raised by, I'm talking about money getting ass women, working 2 jobs, going to school, doing their fucking thing. But at the same time, they had men around that was like up there and they was like, shit, go do what you gotta do. And now they're doing amazing. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, bro, I don't know, bro. Like for me, myself, I couldn't be with another alpha. You feel me? I couldn't. I just couldn't.
I can
don't know.
attest to this. I've definitely been with an alpha female, and she was alpha dominant, and it was
You always clashing.
It's a very rocky relationship because we clash too much. We both trying to be the head when it shouldn't even be no trying to be. I'm the head, you the tail.
Can we step outside of relationships and talk
Oh no,
about
we definitely gonna
step outside
business?
because no,
Yeah.
it's not even an alpha relationship. A true alpha, in the end, if you go to, they're really just obsessive learners. They're people who want to grow. They're looking for new information. You go to in a business, an alpha, I got from the bottom. I started working at Taco Bell and now I'm running restaurants and I'm, dealing with companies that make hundreds of thousands and you know what I mean, $1 million companies. Like, so it's not just, or outside of there, now you have a social. You have an alpha in a social relationship with your friends. In my life, I'm more the alpha, the one that's gonna go do new things and go try new things. I'm always looking for new information. It's not just in a relationship. You have I've learned how to do coding. All those things that I spoke of, how I know is because I'm an alpha. I'm searching for new information to be greater, to be greater every single day, to be a better person every single day, to have more money every single day. That's alpha characteristics. It's not just, knowing your emotions. Emotional intelligence is another main characteristic of an alpha female.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I agree.
Emotional intelligence is definitely high up there on the list. So I agree with you on that. You can't consider yourself an alpha if you're not even an emotionally intelligent person.
You're not going to
course
fight
not.
with your man if you're emotionally intelligent like that. You're going to take a chill pill because you're going to know that you're wrong or he's wrong, and fighting isn't going to make anything better. You're not going to do things like that if you're an alpha, because an alpha wants to win. So ain't nobody going to sit up there and fight and argue and continue to do, dominant shit when, no, hell no. Like, you're going to try to build your man up. You're gonna try to be that woman because you're an alpha. You wanna make things better. You don't wanna create problems. You wanna create solutions.
Well, you know what? I feel like you're definitely right about that. You know, you want to be able to, create solutions. But honestly, like, how often do you run into a female that is about creating solutions rather than dwelling on a problem?
But when you find one like me, don't sit there and compare them as other people. And they, oh, you an alpha dominant because you an alpha. No, the fuck I'm not. I can sit down and shut the fuck up if I'm told to shut the fuck up. If I'm told that, you need to do this, and I know my man, because I'm not going to be with just any man. If I know that I'm with this man because I trust his direction, why would I sit there and do anything other than if I'm with him because I trust him? Right. If I don't trust him, why the fuck am I with him? Let's get into the real shit. Women aren't like that. That's not a true alpha. That's somebody who claims to be a fucking alpha. That's somebody who people mark as alpha. No, that's just a dominant, crazy bitch. Like, no, sit down and shut the fuck up.
Man.
Learn your place. Like, that's alpha.
But
I know as a woman that sometimes I have to shut the fuck up and listen to my man. Even if he is wrong. I have to let him be wrong for a second and find out himself. Fuck?
Big facts. Well said.
A submissive woman, and everybody that's really in tune with what I'm finna say don't understand this. A woman that's submissive has more control over her man and her relationship than a woman that's trying to have control over her man in a relationship.
Let's go.
And that comes from a place of understanding, and that's a true alpha quality, a true alpha trait. Hey man, y'all better be sharing this live. Y'all better be tapping in right now. She's spitting game up here. You know what I'm saying? Look, the ladies is loving you right now. You know what I'm saying? The ladies is loving you right now.
Now, what do you feel like?
Elfish shit.
When it come down to it, right? What is a alpha female truly looking for? Is she looking for, like, you know what I'm saying, like a person that's go deal with her, or you feel like she's looking for a partner in crime? Because
I'm looking for a leader.
So you feel like an alpha female is still looking for a leader?
I'm looking for a more alpha male, an alpha dominant male. I'm looking for bigger and badder. So in a sense of, you're talking about, put this in like the job world. So I was telling somebody earlier who didn't understand when this alpha, y'all shared it, and it created controversy with somebody that I know.
Right.
So I got into the inbox and we started talking. So the thing is, you compare it to levels at a job, right? So a team member doesn't manage a manager, right?
Facts.
A bigger manager, a general manager manages a shift lead.
Right.
So why would I want to be managed by a team member? Why wouldn't I just boss up and get a more bossed up man?
Okay.
There's levels to this shit. I don't gotta sit and settle for shit. My life is A1. Fuck you mean? I love my life. I'm learning new shit every day. I learned how to code. Like, I know how to make websites. Whatever you want to know, I can figure it out. Google's a motherfucker. YouTube University.
Oh God.
So
YouTube University.
I'm not bored. I don't need to settle for a man. I just need a man so when I do find somebody because my thing is, I know so much information, I don't know how to put it into place. I need a man who has the game to put it into place. Right. That's what I'm lacking.
So basically, you basically saying you need a motherfucker that you can gain from and learn from. You don't want just anybody individual. You want somebody that's go stand on that. Somebody that comes with structure. I mean, I respect that. I definitely do. I feel like at the end of the day, so summing it up, you're basically saying you're looking for a partner versus a boyfriend. Would you agree or
I'm
disagree?
looking for everything. I want him to be my everything. Like,
well, see the difference between a partner versus a boyfriend. A boyfriend only gonna bring so much.
I mean, boyfriend. I don't like titles. Like, fuck that title. I'm trying. Like, even in the end, like, I seen somebody said, like, some post about, oh, which man would you pick? And one of them said he wouldn't get married. Like, fuck that certificate. That's government. What do I want
Yeah,
to do
that
with
paper.
that?
If that paper if that paper signify who we are to each other, then
I don't
it's something
want
else
it.
wrong.
Yeah,
I don't want
if
it.
a person, if your significant other is only there for the paper, when the paper run out or when something happens, like motherfuckers can run into life-changing situations.
You literally could take the
You know?
ring off and go like
Facts.
this and put that down, and boom, you're unmarried.
Type shit.
No, hell no.
No, I'm saying like,
Nah,
I'm
like
saying,
on some,
I'm
I get what
saying-
you're saying.
I
On some
feel
if you
symbolism.
trying to
Yeah.
kiss somebody,
Yeah,
like,
on the
you know what I
symbolism.
mean? Like on the
Yeah.
slide shit, if you just take that ring off, who say you married? Like, what the fuck that mean?
Facts, bro. I get
What
you're
do
saying.
that mean?
Yeah. That's real
Damn,
shit,
so
though.
I mean, so that ring it only holds the value of the ring. Then.
Okay, so with that being said, then when it comes to that, let's talk about how alpha women use and or utilize men at their disposal.
Ooh.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's many women out there that definitely is very, very much intact with a sexual energy, and not sexual in the sense of actual intercourse, sexual energy in the sense of like, first let me break it down, because I always see this conversation go past people sometimes.
Let's talk about it.
Women don't like being called sexy because they automatically equate the word to sex. A motherfucker trying to fuck on them.
Uh-huh.
You could be so wrong and not even know it. When a man is calling you sexy, that man ain't talking about fucking you and laying you down. That man is talking about a certain energy
Yeah.
that you exude from yourself, that he just got to stop in his tracks and just, God damn, she's so much. Boy, you see this woman?
Let's go.
You see how the way she, and then how everybody just stopped and stared when she came in the room and so on. And she just captivate, sexy. So for y'all that get offended by that word, I feel bad for you.
Yeah, because you know, there's different forms of sexy, bro. Like, a woman mind can be so fucking
Sexy as
You know
hell,
what I'm
boy.
saying? Like,
Let
intellect,
her get to
like-
talking that shit.
And then when she's a woman and she doesn't like place blame on nobody, she don't point no fingers. She just hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can hold it down no matter what. It's silent, you know. She go through what she go through. She don't complain and shit. Like, yeah, you gotta give it to those types.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like look, they're rare. You know
You
what
feel me?
I'm
Let's
saying?
give
Rare.
a round of applause for the sexies. But with that being said, let's talk about how them sexies be using that to their advantage to get what they want. It was a line in everybody's favorite movie, Players Club. You got to use what you got to get what you want. Now, you can take that sexually if you want, or like I said, you can get deeper and understand the true meaning of that. It's women out there who literally can walk in the room and get everything she wants just by being herself.
Doing a walkthrough, shutting it down.
You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to Miss Lady right
And
there, man.
and some women use that to their advantage to get whatever they want
But
in
you know
life,
what?
to gain a higher position at work, to gain an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? In a situation like even like movie stars, you got to think. I come in the room and I'm looking. I know I look better than all of these bitches. So all I got to do is go in here and put that out there, and I'm a good actress. You feel me? Like they already, like, even with us, with men, like, I don't just get views on my OnlyFans because I got dick on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But women, they fully dressed, but just got their titties popped up and view. So like they got an advantage. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that got that mental sexiness, that spiritual sexiness.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get into it with our guests. Name a time where you have been able to use your sexual prowess as a woman to gain a leg up and an opportunity.
I can't sit here and tell you a time. I'm finna just run through the
She said,
basics. I'm finna just run through the basics. So what you speak on is called sex transmutation. If you don't know what it is, Google that. Google it later. So basically, it's just using your sexual energy in any situation to your advantage. It's smiling when you're dealing with somebody, you're purchasing something that can be bargained. It's dressing nice and going for an interview. That's sexual energy. That's, you know, your little, like, it's not even like, it's just being a boss. It's being an alpha. That's your sexual energy. That's using that to your advantage to gain one up. So basically, I mean, and that's your life, is to move forward.
I feel like that's y'all God-given right. He made y'all beautiful for a reason.
But it's, men have sex transmutation too.
Oh, no, most definitely.
But the
of course,
thing
yeah.
is, men don't know how to use it until they say until about 40. They say that most men use it in the sense their sexual energy to gain women rather than to gain advantage.
Oh, hold on.
Man, I like that right there.
Drop a bomb. I can agree
I
with
like
that.
that.
I ain't
I
even
like
gonna
that.
lie, because check me out. When I was younger, I was always told I was charming and I was, you know, had a way with women and words and shit. But like, again, like you said, it was, for me, it was just a way to get sex. It was just a way to, you know what I'm saying, keep moving around. But
That's because men are simple, bro.
nah, the younger we are, the simpler.
Yeah,
we are. The
yeah,
older
yeah.
we
Yeah,
get,
of course.
the more complex we get. And that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, I'm starting to understand my sexual energy so much differently now.
Yeah.
Like, in a way that, like, boy, look, we're gonna have a conversation about that. That's a whole different topic. And we're gonna have that topic. I'm, you know, so I told you I'm finna start the little, you know, after dark. But look, name a time where you feel like, you know what I'm saying, a woman might have used her sex appeal on you and utilized you, not even in a bad way, or in a bad way. Like,
Oh man. Okay. It was a situation where, man, it was fucked up, right? I got into some shit, right, way back, and I was on a bracelet. Right? And Shorty, I ain't gonna lie, Shorty was talking that talk, you feel me? I'm like, well, slide through, you feel me? Slide through. So, you know, she slid through, you know, and I was, man, I think I was about like 18, bro. This is the last time on me. So Shorty came through, you know, we kicking it and shit, you know, we smoking, you know, it's a vibe, right? You know, I go through, you know what I'm saying, lay it down, you know what I'm saying, lay your body down, you know what I'm saying, let me touch your body, you know, Pretty Willy type of shit, you feel me? And then, you know, I go to the bathroom thinking I done won a championship. Man, Shorty finessed the fuck out of me, man.
she ran your pockets and ran out the crib.
On me! I swear to God.
She definitely
I
used
thought
her.
about blowing at her, but I was like, no, I'm on
You don't
bracelet.
condone violence.
Fuck.
Nah, look, that's
I would never blow.
that's an
Thought about it.
extreme. That's an extreme level of sexual.
Oh God, I said, hey nigga, after that, ain't no more finessing the kid, you feel me? The guard, excuse me. But I'm just saying, it was a situation,
Hey.
man. Bitch hit the gate and everything. Nigga, I was like, I couldn't do nothing but respect the
She
move.
hit the
bitch,
gate?
Bitch hit the gate.
Oh, she was on there. She knew what it
It was
was.
premeditated, I swear to God.
She seen you pull one of these out the pocket. She already knew what it
On
was.
me.
That's
Nigga, I
what
went to
it
that
was.
bathroom feeling myself peacock. You feel me? Shit, came back. What? Shorty, what's up? Shit, as soon as I seen no body, I looked for my pay immediately. You feel me? But the thing about it, she didn't take all the pay. You know, that's why I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, get mad at shit.
fuck outta here.
I took an L, you know. I wanted to chase that bitch down, hawk her down and shit and do what I was supposed to do, but I just took that L, bro. I was facing a lot of time at the time, so yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You know, it's good. We happy for growth. I'm glad
Yeah,
to see
man.
you still here
And
with
shout out,
me.
hey, I'm happy I didn't fuck Shorty up because she living a great life right now. Shorty like up in South Africa and shit right now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? She was going through some times and shit. She was doing what she had to do. She was finessing and shit, but you know what it is what it is, you know, whatever. She caught a motherfucker. though.
So do you feel like a man that allows a woman to use him is a simp?
No, because I feel like we all get used in some type of form or fashion. I don't feel like there's any problem with using anybody as long as you don't misuse them. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Don't overuse it.
Because you either useful or you useless.
Facts. And a lot of niggas built their dynasties off of females' backs. I was gonna say the B word, but I had to say the F word. You know what I'm saying?
You know, they don't like being called females. I can't
I
get
don't
it.
know what to call them.
I-
I was gonna say bitch, but I'm like, let me be respectful. So I only got 2 words, B and F.
I don't
You
even know
I'm
what to
saying?
call them no more, honestly. What do y'all like being called nowadays? Like that ass. I honestly,
I use that word, bitch, loosely, like super loosely. So, like, you
So
know,
is that okay?
yeah,
For
I
a man?
do. What? No, I would not call. I would never.
You know what I'm saying? For us to call,
So
like,
can
what
you
is
say,
we?
"What's
To be
going on,
honest,
bitch?"
when we go to hunt for y'all, wait, what?
Can I just come out like, yo, bitch, what up?
If you my homie like that,
No,
like,
we ain't homies. I'm trying to holler like, yo, bitch,
I
what up?
mean, no.
Tap in.
He
Be
said
respectful, cause I'm different. I don't.
Look,
you know,
it's
I
women don't
like
want to
that
be called
rah-rah
beautiful.
shit.
It's women don't want to be called
What the
sexy.
fuck do we
It's
call
women-
you?
I don't care.
We can't call you baby girl, baby little mama.
I'm
We don't know your name.
I'm not weird like that.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
not
wait.
nobody. I'm
Should
just,
we call you by your actual name?
No.
We don't
please
even know their
Okay.
name yet.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, should a motherfucker call
No,
you by their
please
actual
don't.
name?
Like any of that shit, like I don't give a fuck. Motherfucking call you pumpkin. I don't give a fuck. Like
Sweetheart.
just not no
Pumpkin,
bitch.
sweetheart.
Like if you trying to holler like for, I don't just fuck with people like that though. If I fuck with somebody, it's because I fuck with their mind and I'm really trying to go somewhere. I don't need sex from a man. I can get it from myself. I'm very like capable of that, and I'm cool with waiting until a man like sleeping with a man just for. I don't need dick. The fuck? What do dick do? Dick is problem. That's energy. You're receiving people
That's
energy.
transference of energy.
Trash ass energy.
God.
Baggage. People problems. People obsessed with me and shit. I don't need nobody knocking at my motherfucking door. Y'all heard about me.
Niggas
I
was
know
knocking?
y'all heard about me.
Niggas was knocking
Niggas
at
was
midnight?
knocking.
Man, motherfucking
Damn,
shit. I don't
man.
let them do that shit. You know, if I fuck with somebody, it's because I know they sane and they don't got no problems. You know, I done learned them. You know, I don't
So-
sit there and just fuck with somebody just to fuck with them.
My thing is
I
this,
can please
right?
myself.
Do you feel like a true alpha woman, does she compete for attention?
No. We naturally get it. We walk in the room, we just, you know, we carry ourselves. We're up, you know, we're the ones who, we just stand out. We don't, you know what I mean? We just,
Okay.
we
So-
just stand out. I don't want nobody. I don't care about people's attention. I want true, like, I want people who want to give me attention. I don't want you to give me attention if I had to beg for it. What I'm begging for your attention for? I'm cool. I give myself attention. I don't need people's attention. I don't want fake love.
Man, it's so much of that out here. It's scary.
The fuck? I don't want more problems. People like, I want people who are good people. You know what I mean? Who appreciate me because I'm a very loving person. I'm a Cancer. So people gonna say fuck Cancer, but that's because they're not emotionally intelligent. Cancers feel a lot of emotions. So when you're not emotionally intelligent and you're overloaded with emotions, empathy, and feeling for other people, you get all crazy and fucking chaotic. Them people, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not them. That's me. So I love, you know what I mean? I want people who gonna love back naturally because they feel my love.
Now, what you said is so fucking valid. I definitely agree with you. You know, motherfucker gotta feel that love. Now, I want to dive into.
We're gonna take let's take a little.
Okay, let's go.
Let's take a tequila break, man. I got a video I want y'all to check out, and y'all give me some input on this video, man. I don't know how I feel about it myself, honestly, but we're gonna tap in and we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? See what it do. Y'all tell me how y'all feel.
Keys in. Give me my keys. Can I be his damn go? Give me his dang on jacket. There you go. You wrong as hell for that shit. You wrong. What are you doing? Give me my dang. Oh, take that shit. No, you're not doing this shit. Give me my keys. Give me my up. Give me my keys. Give me my keys. All my stuff all out. Give me my keys. That is my car. Give my keys. Give my keys. Give it to me now. Stop. Damn it. How you gonna do this to your damn baby? You got a problem because I'm questioning you about coming in late? You got a problem because I'm questioning your ass? I'm taking care of keys in. Give me my keys. Can I be his damn go? Give me his dang on jacket. There you go. You wrong as hell for that shit. You wrong. What are you doing? Give me my dang. Oh, take that shit. No, you're not doing this shit. Give me my keys. Give me up. Give me my keys. Give me my keys. Stop all my stuff fall out. Give me my keys. That is my car. Give me my keys. Give me my keys. Give it to me now. Stop. Damn it. How you gonna do this to your damn baby? You got a problem because I'm questioning you about coming in late? You got a problem because I'm questioning your ass?
I'm taking care of you.
Give me my damn keys back.
Get out of here.
Man, you better give me my damn keys back.
Get out of here.
Oh, this motherfucker, I swear. Get your brother. Get your brother. Here, get your damn keys in. Give me my keys.
That's a bad relationship.
So how y'all feel about that video, man? I don't know, man. As a man, I feel like he bogus as fuck. First of all, you don't do that in front of the kids. Nobody's kids. Like, whether they're your kids or not, or whatever the case may be, you just don't get down like that as a man in front of no children. Second of all, you don't get down on no woman like that unless she did you dirty. I'm gonna be honest. Ain't no reason to be tossing her out like that unless you call her cheating. From what I understand, she asked him.
She asked him his whereabouts, man. He came in pretty late. You know, like
He an OG though. That's how old players roll.
yeah, but you know what, bro? Listen, like
Talk about it.
that situation is very disturbing because like look what's going on. Like she got a youngest boy and she got a oldest boy, you know, and they both, it seems like, under the age of 5. And you know, as a man, for you to, you know, show that type of behavior, that just shows, like, you know what I'm saying, that you're still like a shorty in the mental, you know what I'm saying? Like you haven't grown, because like, bro, even if I'm into it, you know what I'm saying, with one of my son's moms, you know what I'm saying? I got 2 BMs, you feel me? I got 2 shorties. I try not to like be negative no matter what. Even when I want to hear a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I just try to show some respect and keep everything cordial. But you shouldn't like do that shit in front of no kids, bro.
That was foul.
Because you fuck up the kid's mental. Like, damn, like this nigga don't get no fucks. Like he don't get no fucks at all about
pops?
my mama. This your pops. You know what I'm saying? Your pops throwing you out, kicking you out. That shit go carry. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers gotta watch what they do in front of kids, bro. Like I was taught, you know, my godparents and shit, they told me like never argue in front of your kids. Like try to always refrain from arguing in front of your kids. Like no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta wait till everybody sleep, then let that shit be known. Like try your best, you know what I'm saying? Because what kids are shown, they feel like that is fucking like normal. You know what I'm saying? Shorty getting kicked out. Him and his mom and his little bro getting kicked out. He gonna look at that shit as normal. Like, oh, that's what a motherfucker do when they upset. Or they can control them, you know, their temper or you know what I'm saying, their reaction to things. It was fucked up. Like, she kicked him out, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he kicked her out. And he didn't want to give her keys.
It's the way he did it. Even if you want to kick her out, like, I ain't gonna say that's cool, but like that's cool. That's your prerogative. It's the way he went about it.
That is not cool.
No, on some real shit, no.
I mean, you can kick a motherfucker out.
Women kick men
Well,
out.
asking you where you at, but I guess we don't know the backstory.
Man, y'all
No, we don't know the backstory.
Women
No.
can kick a man out for
And
fucking.
you just said it. We don't know the backstory.
Not a woman wouldn't. A bitch would.
Okay, I give you that. No, because I do that
Okay,
too, though.
okay.
It's all about terminology and context, so I agree with you on that. But all I'm going to say is this. Men have been kicked out for shit, too, for less. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, so all I'm saying is this. If that's his prerogative, he wanted her to be gone, be gone, he was done with it, that's cool. Call her Uber, set her, you know what I'm saying, get her right, let her, if you taking the car from her, he bogus for taking the car when he got kids in the situation, he bogus. But even still, get her Uber, send her to a hotel or something, make sure she can go to her mama crib, something.
I feel like, bro,
he's slinging her shit.
He was like, you know what? He felt like he was
Yeah.
being disrespected. So he stood on how he felt, you know what I'm saying?
He
You
definitely
could
stood
tell,
on
you could
that.
tell he was an old young motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You
He's
got
an
some
old young motherfucker.
I'm telling you,
He need help.
hey, you got some old young motherfuckers out there, man, that don't get no fucks. Like, they gonna do what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care about the repercussions and they don't care about the consequences. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's fucked up. Like, that's why, like, somebody made a statement like, damn, when you think about it, we the new adults. You know what I'm saying? We the new parents. We the new
Type
this,
shit,
that,
the new-
I'm like, damn, if we the new big dogs in the game,
It's
man,
fucked up out
this
here.
shit is
It's
fucked
fucked up out
up.
here.
Fucked
Because
up.
like yeah, I do take I take it serious like how I raise my boys and shit like what I teach them and how I teach them to move upon move in life and how to treat people and shit like I definitely teach them a certain way, but what
You just gave me
What's up?
just talking. You just sparked the whole idea. I didn't even realize the stat that we made today on Facebook about a woman raising boys,
man?
and can a woman turn a boy into a man?
I don't think so.
That
She
goes
can
into
prepare.
that goes into the whole alpha female conversation.
Listen, bro.
You don't think?
I
I don't
always
think
tell
so.
you. I always
I
tell you.
can't.
Listen.
I'm a single mom.
Listen,
I can't raise my
listen,
boys.
I always say.
I want you to get
I
into
said-
that, but hold on.
hold on
I
before
want
you
you to
jump.
get into that because I actually feel the same way. I don't feel like it can be done, but you got them. It's always this way when it comes to women. But hold on, we're gonna get into it. Hold on, let's finish.
You know what? Look, check it out though. A lot of times, right? Like I said, bro, I was raised by beautiful women like that had, knowledge game, put a motherfucker on, like don't be this type of guy, do this, do that, do what you gotta do, be a man, stand for this, stand for that. But I'm gonna say this, each one of those women, they were submissive to that man. You know what I'm saying? And they knew, like, look, they can't teach their son to be a man. They definitely can guide him up to a certain point.
They can
What-
guide
man,
them. They can
what's-
teach them how to be
bro,
a responsible,
once that little
respectful, loyal
Bro,
homie. Oh, they can teach
once
them
that
all
young
that,
bull-
but not a man.
Once that young bull turns 14 and his sack been dropped. But
Start
once that
smelling
motherfucker
himself.
drop, man, you gonna see your son, your bright shining star. That motherfucker gonna be a whole nother man once that your dig drop. I'm just telling you, like, it's different with guys. That's why, like a woman, yeah, she could teach a man, like a young man, like this the type of woman you go on. Son, don't do this and don't do that. Yeah, she can teach him how
Good
to
qualities.
be. Yeah, have good qualities, great qualities. But when it come down to like certain type of structure, a man is needed. That's why I feel like a man can raise a kid from fucking infant to 18 without a woman, and it'd be just as the same as two parents in the household. I'm just saying, that's me,
You don't
bro.
think a woman could do that by herself?
No.
I mean, it's it's
I see.
the evidence is
I've
out there.
seen a lot of women raise their kids up. Yes, I've seen that in life. Yes, but I'm saying, look, what's one thing that's always needed in the household? It's a man, right?
You need a
You
figure.
you need a
You need a
male
figure.
role model. You need a male figure, whatever the case may be, right? Put a male figure in the house, and then you put a woman in the house, right? Both kids are infants, and then raise them up to 18, and I bet you gonna see the difference. Because no matter what, the kid that got the dad in the house, the whole entire time had the dad. That, and I'm not saying like the female, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
pretty divisive right now.
I'm just saying, bro, like, look, and it came from my uncle, bro. Like, my uncle, bro, his daughter, bro, she's fucking amazing. She grew up with nothing but her dad. You know what I'm saying? I've seen 100,000, not thousand, but I've seen 100 males that was raised by their mothers. I've only seen so many individuals that were raised by their dads. And the ones that were raised by their dads, the structure is so fucking different. I'm just saying, man. Straight up.
I feel you. It's definitely a difference in the way a man gonna run a household and the way a woman gonna run a household. Most of us was raised by single moms.
Of course.
I was having a conversation earlier with somebody on Facebook about that in the sense of, I told him, I said, look, we live in an era right now, right? We live in an era right now where, and our nephews and our kids,
New era.
the new era and our era. We live in an era right now where everybody, mostly, I say 75 to 80% of these people was raised by single moms, right? And the women don't like the men out here in this generation. The women don't like the men of this era. The women say the men of this era are not men. The women say the men that were raised by single moms are not men.
Bro, because you got to think about it, right? In the 90s, who the fuck raised who? That was the
they
only
gotta
decade.
think. They gotta fucking think about it.
I'm just
Do you
saying,
understand
bro.
what I'm saying?
I understand
The
exactly what you're
men
saying.
that were raised by single moms, y'all don't like them niggas.
Y'all do not like the niggas. That's what I'm saying, bro. Motherfuckers don't like the niggas because how they cut. You know what I'm saying? They more in tune with the feminine side. More than anything. Motherfuckers more tapped into it because that masculinity didn't come out of them until like maybe like they was teenagers or a certain age. You know what I'm saying? When you look at each generation, when did the male masculinity stop? You know what I'm saying?
Good question.
Look at the 90s, bro. The 90s was fucking lit, okay? You get to the late 90s, shit got to going a certain way, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, the late 90s is how life is right now. Look at Hot Boys. Girl, you look good when you back that ass up. Every hot song is a female backing that ass up.
You basically saying the music from the late 90s and the early 2000s shaped the era that we live in right now.
Just saying, bro.
I mean, you know,
Big
that's
facts,
something to
bro.
think about. That's something
Big
to think
facts.
about. Let's tap in with our guest. You know, we covered a lot of ground in the last couple minutes.
And we know she had plenty to say about this situation. She was holding on.
So let's get back to the can a single mom raise a boy to be a man conversation. You want to tap in on that heavy.
I don't think so. I mean, you're raising a man to be a man, but I mean, a man to be a daughter, like, yes, like as long as you have like females around to, you know, help like with the female stuff, but the same sense of a woman, if a woman had to do it, like, yeah, she could with the help of men around, or like, you know, like the boy just being smart enough, like, you know, in a sense, I didn't really have nobody that raised me like that, but I figured out how to be like, you know, I'm very
Life.
feminine.
Life
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, and I'm very like, you know, at the same time, like,
Was your father around? Was both of your parents around? Did you have some type of like connection
so
with your father?
my daddy left when I was 1, and he was busy. He was gone. He lived in Alabama, and my mom was around, but my mom was an alcoholic, and my mom really wasn't around. You know what I mean? My mom struggled for a long time, so I really, from like the age of like 9 and stuff like that, really, you know, all the feminine, like, you know, cycle and stuff, figured that out by myself, like, you know, like really knew how to learn, you know, started selling drugs by the time I was like, you know, 13, so, you know, I really learned how to make money, you know, and stuff like that, and get what I wanted. Like, I was bad, I had a rap sheet longest motherfucker, I say longest locust, but
She said
So my
locust, but
my thing is this, right? Now you spoke on both of your parents, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now you said your dad left when you was 1, right?
yeah.
But did he re-enter back into
Yes.
your life at any point?
Yes.
And when he came back, how old were you?
I bet he came back at a perfect time because I was had to move from Racine because I had gotten in trouble out here in this house, and I had to go back to Milwaukee, and they let me go live with my dad.
Okay.
And so at that point we but you know, that was the first time really seeing my dad.
How old were you?
14.
Man, what I say, bro? I'm just saying. Listen,
But
what you said is so fucking
critical
valid.
me and my
Listen,
dad
that
didn't
critical
start
age.
getting along until really like recently, because I was so damaged because there was so much going on that I felt like I needed my daddy. Like, you know, I went through situations, unfortunately, that I was raped, you know, and I didn't have men to protect me. So you know, I mean, it is what it is. Talk about it and you feel better. You heal when you talk. So like, you know, I don't really, you know,
I
it
like
is
that.
what it is. I'm grown now. So, but at times I was so hateful because I wanted my pops around. I wanted a man. I wanted a big brother. I wanted an uncle. I didn't have no uncle, no granddaddy, nothing like that. So when I wanted a man around to save me from these evil, you know, what was going on with these men around me.
Facts. That's
So
what
I
I'm
wanted
fucking
it
saying,
so
man.
bad to protect me because, you know, my mom would really, you know, I'm a pretty beastly ass mom, you know, but I couldn't take on this, you know, if it was just bare hand me, a stupid grown man, like, you know, maybe I might try him some crazy place, but in the reality, you know, I get my ass kicked. So like, in the end of the day, like, you know, I was in situations as a kid, like, you know, that I really wanted my dad. So I was so fucked up in the head. Like, and I was so mad. Like, and he really didn't come back strong either. He was still, you know what I mean? He came back. He was also an alcoholic. So I still kind of, you know, for a long time till he got clean. And it took me years after that to come around. Now, you know, anything like he need, I'm there. You know, you sick, I got you medicine. You know what I mean? Like, and I still can't talk to him though.
Now, but okay, now when your father entered your life, you know, you said at the age of 14, which was a critical time in your life,
Yes.
right? Now, with that being said, would you say that once he did come back, you know, y'all started, you know, whatever, you said from then to now, y'all just starting to really get good.
Mm-hmm.
But when he came back,
Did that change the element, the structure of your life? Did that help you more than it did?
Yes, because I would have been living wild and free and crazy, and he tried as much as he tried to put like limits on me. You had to understand, I was 14 years old. I had already been selling drugs. You know what I mean? I was fighting cases. Like, y'all was looking at big cases. You know, at that point, I was going through some shit, so I was already felt grown. You know what I mean? So at that point, like, you know, how much he was an over-the-road truck driver. You know, how much fucking limits can you put on me? I'm
Right,
already
facts.
gonna do what I'm gonna do type shit. So I had to really get put down by the system.
because your whole mental at that time, it was already established. Like,
Yeah.
he got to you at 14. And as a female, a lot of females mature way faster than young males. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like, when your dad did enter in your life, you might have been 14, but all the things that you've been through, you know what I'm saying, in that time period, it advanced you, it matured you faster. So you might have been 14 in age, but mentally you could have been 18 without even knowing it.
Well,
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
to be honest, when I was 15, I had got accepted into, you know, accepted into British Columbia, Canada for an art school. I had already graduated by the time I was 16 years old. I was stupid fucking smart. So although I went to prison, like kid prison, like Southern Oaks Girls School prison.
Okay,
Motherfucker
juvenile
was
shit.
in prison for
Yeah, your
real, for
juvenile
real.
shit, okay.
Like, you know, so I was like, but once I got out, you know, I had so much behind me. And, you know, I was able to prove what the fuck I knew, and I was able to get the fuck out of, you know, school, high school diploma and shit. So it was, you know, I mean, like.
So, okay. Now look, jumping into it, right? Now I'll say this. Jumping into it, do you feel like both parents are just as significant?
I mean, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Now, I know y'all both was gonna say that, but I'm gonna say this like, I can't agree with y'all because that
What?
fucking father, bro, being in the crib, being there.
No, because a
is
man
the
needs
most-
to be sensitive. It needs some kinds of sensitivity. And a man cannot teach that sensitivity as much as a woman. Now, I feel like a lot of the, you know, the problem now is that there is a lack of sensitivity. People are like, kill.
Wait, now?
Because they don't, in this era.
You know that's why there's so much killing because there's so much sensitivity.
No, but a lack of, you don't care of other people.
The-
You care about yourself. You're selfish.
Of course. A lot of people, a lot
It's
of
selfish.
individuals are selfish nowadays, but the thing about it is everybody is so fucking sensitive. That's the biggest
No,
thing.
that's emotional. It's not even like a sense. You want more sense, like in a sense of like in certain situations. You know, you don't want to just always be fucking sensitive. You don't want to always just be tough. A man doesn't want to always be fucking hard all
But you
the
know what?
time.
Each man is not always tough at all times, right? You have a lot of men that know the difference between, you know what I'm saying, like
you
the
got a
time
lot of
and the place.
crybaby ass men too.
You definitely
that
do,
is
right?
Over.
But my main
Egos
thing is
and
this,
stuff.
right? I feel like, bro, I mean, not to sound fucking insensitive, but I feel like, bro, a father is the most important thing in the household
But
over
you can
everything.
feel that way. That's okay though.
Over everything. I'm just saying, like, yeah, that's definitely good. Like, you know, you have your mom and shit, but I feel like, man, if that father is there from newborn to 18,
So you feel like
Oh, nothing.
So you feel
Shit
like
gonna be different.
So you feel like from now on, custody from birth should be given to fathers instead of mothers.
man, hell yeah, bro. Well, actually, no, I can't really say that because that first 6 months to a year, that shit'd be crazy, my nigga. Like,
No, I'm just
I
saying.
mean, like postpartum, you know what I'm saying? Like women go through that shit on a high note.
A
so,
mother's love,
like,
though,
man,
like
ain't nothing like a mother's
like
love.
a mother's love, like it's as hard as like my mom, you know what I mean, like. And me got it, you know, because of some other shit. Like, my mom was going to go to war for me, for sure. My mom was going to, you know, and then the feeling of just, like, a mother's touch, like, is a lot different, like, than a man, like, a father's,
I don't
like.
know, man. If your dad is really like a dad, and he really like you
Yeah,
know
that
want to
feels good.
understand you and shit, like really sit back and really like in tune with you and invest in you, and that's the main thing with anything, right? Like running it back, you know what I'm saying? To you know the whole alpha male thing. I feel like a lot of alpha males come from having great dads. A lot of alpha females come from having great dads because they dads
I feel
set them
like-
up and put them on game.
I really-
that
I
another
ain't-
motherfucker not gonna do.
I
I'm
ain't gonna lie
just
to
saying.
you, bro. I feel like being an alpha is something you born with. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It's one of them things I really feel like it's in you, not on you. I mean, it can't be taught. You can't teach a motherfucker to be an alpha.
No.
Either a motherfucker about that shit or they not.
Or they're not.
You know what? But you can't teach a motherfucker how to be a leader.
You can teach a motherfucker how to be a leader. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if that being said, you can't teach a motherfucker how to be an alpha.
No, a leader, being a leader is just
not
an
being an
element. It's
alpha.
just an element of being an
There's
alpha.
so many characteristics that go to alpha that, like, people try to pick out one and say, oh, that's an alpha. No, that's not an alpha.
Nah, it's
That's,
so much that goes.
that's
more,
a leader.
it's more
No.
shit that goes
Oh,
It's different. Yeah,
that's
different
not.
levels to it.
Oh, she's emotionally intelligent. She's an alpha. No, she's just emotionally intelligent. Oh, she's dominant. She's an alpha. No, she's just fucking dominant. Like, that doesn't make her an alpha. An alpha is an umbrella of topics, of like multiple things that go
It's a
together.
paradigm of things.
Alpha creates their reality, no matter what.
Yeah,
At the end of the day.
my reality is pretty fucking great.
I mean, an alpha definitely create their own reality, but you can't. Like I said, you can't teach that.
You can though, in the
you can't-
sense.
You can't
you
teach
do-
a motherfucker to be like when I say okay. So look, listen. When I say it's in you and not on you, it's like this. The same way some women with the sexiness and some don't.
Yeah,
I can't teach you that.
Yeah.
Either you got that shit or you don't.
yeah.
No, bro.
No, it's the same shit.
No, listen.
When
It's
you
the
wake
same-
up in the morning, what Soulja Boy say? Hop up out of bed, put my swag on.
Fact.
Nigga, everybody can't wake up in the morning and step outside and be that nigga.
On my life, look, I want to agree with you, but I can't
You
because
crazy as
I'm listen. I'm the type of nigga I feel like I can sit down with an individual, put him on game, and show him like, look, bro, like this how you should carry yourself, this, that, and the third.
You can
feel
teach
me?
him to be a boss.
Right.
You can teach him.
a motherfucker how to be a boss. You can teach him how to boss up,
You
right?
could, but they already
So a woman
have
can teach
it
a man
in
how to
them
be
or
a
they
boy how to
don't.
be a man. Then.
That's like saying
Only
they're
to a
broke.
certain extent, bro.
No, but it's going back to you're saying you're teaching. That's like just saying somebody you're teaching somebody broke to boss up. Like they're already an alpha, or they're not. They're a leader, or they're not. They're
Yeah.
dominant, or they're not. Like you're helping improve them. You're giving them
do
information.
y'all both feel
but
like a leader? I mean, an alpha can take the backseat. Do y'all both feel like the alpha can take the backseat?
Oh yeah,
Fuck
because
yeah.
it's not an alpha ain't about leading. That's just an aspect of being an alpha.
No, because I want other people to win. Like even at in my job as a general manager, I want other people to be general managers or more because that's what I'm teaching them. So if you came from me, you're a product of me, and I want you to be better than me. I want you to be great. I want to create a bunch of fucking people who know how to do a bunch of shit. Like, you know what I mean? I want to teach you how to lead. If you want to lead, like I'm gonna teach it to you. So why would I want somebody to sit like I could sit the back seat. I'm gonna sit back, and because I've created an environment to where I can fucking sit back when I want to sit back.
Facts,
Okay,
type
okay,
shit, type
okay.
shit. What it is okay. So back to the levels, the level chart. You got alpha, then you got the apex alpha. The apex alpha is the head.
That don't got.
Nah, listen.
You just jumped on.
No, because
you
you're-
went from this level to that
No,
level.
because that's how you gotta look at it. Like what she was just saying. You got a guy that's sitting up here. that's controlling everything that's down here. They all alphas too because they all doing their own shit, managing their own shit,
Of
handling
course.
their own business. But I'm the apex.
You got a bigger. Somebody
You
who's
know,
big.
somebody dick got to be bigger at the end of the day.
In a,
Somebody, no, it's really just a pissing contest.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody dick got to be bigger.
No, I guess, yeah.
You know, and then the female.
Audio, goddamn.
You said the audio. Fuck out of here.
Hey man, make sure y'all check us out on YouTube, man. What the fuck we sipping on, my
You know what
boy?
I'm saying? We sipping on that Don Julio 9. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is.
Man, that Don Leo smooth and whatever is smooth,
So-
man. Represent.
So, do you feel like there can be multiple dominant alpha females in a group, in a friend group,
Wow.
without there being problems? Let's talk about it.
Shit, let's talk about it.
I think there can't.
You don't think they can?
No, because dominant females, like just dominant, not like alpha, alpha dominant, no. I don't really like, I mean, honestly, I don't like crowds, period. Like, I don't, you know, I have a lot of people that I love dearly, but I just don't keep close to me. Or, you know, in certain situations, like, you know, you're somebody I would go out to eat with, and you're somebody, but
It's
I don't
levels to
keep
this
packs
shit.
of people.
Yeah.
Because people like, and honestly, females, they fight for like shit like attention and, you know, all this other shit, and it's fucking annoying. But, you know, like you do have not dominant. Like, you know, I have a friend who is also dominant in her own little ways, but she's not a true like dominant by nature. She's not like, you know, oh, like I can't even say that. Like
Now-
she is dominant, but like she's not like I don't know. There's different like types of females. So it's not an alpha.
Okay, now you know what? I feel like what you said is so like valid, right? And guys really we really be looking at the game like, damn, like Shorty 5, but her team is like so. So I can tell like what you saying is so fucking valid because that happens a lot. Like we be looking at it like, damn, Shorty 5 as hell, but then her team is just mediocre and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like look at ATL, you know what I'm saying? You seen what's Shorty name? Nunu, and then she had the twins.
Ghetto
running with her.
twins.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, Shorty was 5, but her friends was, you know, so. And I see a lot of females do that, so that makes sense, yeah.
Nah,
Alpha
yeah, like-
female, it can't be two alpha females.
yeah,
Why the fuck can there be a fucking alpha male and an alpha female together if there can't be two
Because
alpha
as a
fucking
man
females?
and a female, that's two opposite energies. That's not the same. You're not like you relate that to like nature, and you know what I mean. You need the man and the plug. You got the female and the male.
The
you
male
got
and
the
the plug
dog,
and the
and you got
socket,
the
yeah.
chick
So is
female
the alpha
dog.
female
Like,
is she actually like is she soft? Is she, you know what I'm saying? Does she know how to, you know what I'm saying? Like
An alpha
cater
female?
to
Oh, the alpha
yeah.
female can
Fuck
definitely
yes,
be feminine.
I love-
Definitely feminine.
ooh,
Can
we
she
talk
cater
about
to a
that?
man's
Can we
needs and
talk?
shit?
Yeah. Can
Oh yeah, jump in that shit.
Yes,
into it.
actually,
she almost bit her
Alpha
top lip off.
wants to win, and Alpha wants everybody to like be happy around her, and like is contagious with the energy. And like to me, I don't know, I'm an Alpha, and I like, you know, making people happy is like something that makes me happy. So in the end of the day, you know, just by nature, when I'm at the store and I see something that reminds me of my man, I'm gonna grab it, you know what I mean, and bring it home. Like, ooh, I surprised you, you know what I mean? Like, even people like I've learned now, like to be like, you know, just more of like expressive of it, like, and just speak on it. Like, you're either gonna accept it or you're not. Like, you know what I mean? And how somebody receives your love, like, shows how they're gonna deal with you. And like, I don't know, like, it's just, you can. Like,
Hey,
that's
man,
the answer you're
hey.
looking for. The alpha is to like win, like to make people happy.
I feel it.
Why would you want to make somebody mad? Why would you not make the situation better? Why would you not try to learn more and be more and make greater? And, you know, when your man's happy, like, great things happen. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
shit.
pleasing your man, you know what I mean? Like, even in a sexual way, like, making my man happy makes me happy. Like,
Let's go.
you know,
Let's
like,
motherfucking go.
You feel me?
Shit.
so I don't know, like, it's, yeah, you want to please your man. Like, I'm an alpha female. I am dominant in some ways, but I also know how to be submissive. Like, when, you know what I mean? And I say, like, when dating, show me you can lead and I'll let you lead. But I've been leading my whole life, so I can't just drop and let any man lead because, like I said, I'm looking for a great man, but I've also been with fucking bums, you know, because they put on a facade and they, you know, look like something they may be, but they're not. Like, so I need you to show me like that you can lead. Don't ask me if I need help taking the garbage out. Just fucking take it out. Like, just do it. Like, do you want to
What?
help
Somebody
me?
got-
Some motherfuckers need to
Asking?
know.
I'm not asking.
Shit, Shorty
And
been
just
doing
fucking do
everything the
it.
whole
Like,
time. You
if I'm
know.
carrying heavy ass bags, don't ask me if I want help. Like, just fucking grab them. Why are you wasting time asking me? I'm gonna be like, no, because clearly, if you're asking me, you don't really want to help. Because otherwise, you would have just fucking grabbed
I'm
these
not gonna
bags
lie, right?
for me.
I'm not gonna lie, right?
Facts.
I'm the type of person, right? I swear to God, right? I don't ask nobody for shit, bro. I don't ask nobody for shit.
No.
Male or female, like on some real ass shit. I don't ask nobody for shit. But on some real ass shit, when a motherfucker look out for me and fuck with me the long way, I swear to God, I give you the shirt off my back if you need it. But I'm the type of individual, I just don't ask people for shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just go out there and create it on my own. And it be times, you know what I'm saying, where I fall short and it be like, damn, one of my guys just happen to be in a position can help a nigga come up. So I be like, damn, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, look out. But at the same time, as a man, when you do say, bro, look out, you know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker gave to you and helped you, you know what I'm saying, looked out for you, like, you gotta, you know, pay it forward, you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep that balance in life. Like, no matter what, just always keep that fucking balance.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta answer these questions.
Oh, jump in.
They want to know: are we alpha men?
Definitely. Ain't no even questioning that. Definitely. I feel like at the end of the day, right, I'm going to make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything is in order, you know, not just like myself, but like, you know what I'm saying, my boys, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, maybe the case may be like my mom's or like my grandma or, you know what I'm saying, my nephews, my cousins, my guys, you know what I'm saying, females, you know what I'm saying, that I'm in tune with. I'm always gonna keep some fucking order, you know what I'm saying, and hold it down. And it's not just about money. It's about tapping in, making sure motherfucker good, like understanding how people are moving out here. A lot of times we become selfish because we get caught up in ourselves, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you would never got to them heights without people around you that gave you the proper information or that try to boost you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers a lot of times be like, man, shout out to my haters. Nigga, you ain't even got no motherfucking haters, nigga. You got a lot of motivators. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck shout out the motivators? When the last time anybody ever shouted out the people that motivate them? You know? So, like, I feel like, bro, like, I couldn't do what I do without being an alpha. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like, it's so many motherfuckers that depend on me. I can't drop the ball. I refuse to drop the ball. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the case may be. I might get tired or I might, like, shy away or I might just go dark or I might just be in my own zone. You feel me? But as an alpha male, you know who depends on you. You know what I'm saying? You know when it all falls down, you know who got to pick shit up. So I don't think me and bro could have started this motherfucking show if we weren't alpha. You know what I'm saying? If we weren't alphas at the end of the day. And it's like she been saying, you know what I'm saying? It's different forms. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't cut, you know, like, boom, look, you got to have 100 million, you're an alpha. No.
You're
You know what I'm saying?
gaining knowledge, you're
Let's go.
growing, you're wanting to be better, you're wanting to do more, you're wanting to learn more, you're receptive of information. You know, that's all like alpha characteristics
Let's
is
go.
like, you know, so I definitely could say that I see that. Like, you know what I mean? Like you guys even having this conversation. I know in a situation if somebody's right, like, you know, you accept that information, but you know, yeah, I definitely see that in you guys.
Now, Cole, you got to answer, bro. How do you feel about that shit? Like, do you feel like you're an alpha?
You want me to be honest?
Come on, man. Hey, don't. Hey, we ain't walking on no eggshells on here. You feel me? We stepping on shit. You feel me? Big steppers. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit light. It's heavy over here.
Alright, look, check it out. I used to have Napoleon complex.
Okay.
You can't be an alpha with Napoleon complex. Because you think you deserve respect and power and shit like that. Just because of the shit that I'm short.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Same height as Tory Lane. Shout out Tory Lane.
Head ass. I don't have that problem anymore. I relinquished power a long time ago. I don't give a fuck about it.
Facts.
Some people might think I'm narcissistic. You can't be alpha male if you're narcissistic. I don't agree that I'm narcissistic, but we just gonna, you know what I'm saying, go with the explanations at the moment. Sometimes I do drop balls and I don't go pick them up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I leave shit where it's at. Not gonna lie to you. I used to think I was an alpha male until I did a little research. I don't want to be an alpha male. I'm something else. I forgot. It's a whole level of them.
Bro.
It's a whole level of them. There's
And
alpha,
alpha
betas, sigma, omega, all of that shit.
And the alpha male, motherfuckers don't even know it's like number 4.
Yeah.
It's like why we can put motherfuckers on game about the tequila.
Yeah, the shit you think is it really ain't even it. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say this, though. I've gotten to a point in my life where I no longer care about whether I'm the leader or the follower. I'm growing as I go. I'm teaching as I learn. And that's all I can do because I'm going to be whatever the fuck I'm going to be. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I honestly can't sit back and worry about the title and the way somebody else may perceive me with the type of energy I put out. Because I'm not putting out the energy to get a title. I'm putting out the energy to get energy back.
Let's go.
You feel what I'm saying? So if I give out low-level energy at a point in time, I'm probably going to get low-level energy back. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect. Nobody's perfect.
But if I put out high-level energy, I'm going to get high-level energy back. I might be an alpha today and I might be a beta tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. And
So you feel like shit can change that fast?
I feel like if you really in tune with the understanding of the way things work, yes, you ain't always an alpha. Especially if your lady got to come and take care of you at some point in time. You ain't always an alpha, my boy, and that's okay. Nobody's taking nothing away from you. You just ain't an alpha right now. Pick your chin up.
God damn, my boy, I'm not gonna lie to
What-
you.
what
Like,
for-
that's kind of hard for me.
What our boy Full for the Fly be saying? Tighten up.
That nigga, hey, man.
Tighten up.
Hey, man, shout out my boy
You
Full
feel
Feather
me?
Fly, man. Listen, bro been doing a lot of crazy shit. If y'all don't know, man, go tap in Cash Closet, man. Bro got a lot of
He
exclusive
getting it
shit
together,
coming,
boy.
bro. Man, bro he been
He a
grinding hard.
Jamaican. No.
That nigga definitely a Jamaican.
No
man.
offense,
Hey,
he a
listen,
Jamaican.
Listen, bro, like what
The
bro
nigga
been
got
doing.
30 jobs, man.
Listen, what bro been
What's
doing.
wrong with him?
I gotta give him a fucking shout out. And motherfucking shout out motherfucking Leroy Cartoon Creation, man, bro. Like if you need certain things, bro, got it. You know what I'm saying? And shout out my boy Zoe too, man. He been tapping in with us. He been, putting some work in for us on the low. Listen,
Project Zone.
I'm gonna say this,
With
look.
the plates.
Man, I'm gonna say this, look. You gotta fuck with the people that fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Like straight up, like, man, fuck all the bullshit. Everybody want to be famous. Everybody want this. Everybody want the glitz and the glam. You know what I'm saying? But the main objective is this, man. Fuck with who fuck with you.
Fuck with who fuck with you. Hey, with that being said, man, look, there's been some crazy shit going on in the world. And I just want y'all to tap in with this next little video.
Let's go.
And tell me how y'all feel about this shit. Alright, I'll let you boy. And yeah. The fuck you.
This nigga
I never had
spicy.
that done,
Oh,
but I
okay.
love for a woman to put in my mouth. That's beautiful.
You never had that one done either?
What?
A woman in your mouth?
Yeah, I done had
Yeah.
a woman pee in a cup while we was driving, and I drunk it
Oh, okay. Period.
right there
Yes.
because it was just nothing. I was so infatuated with this woman to where it was just nothing about her that was nasty. Like, and then she super clean. She like me. She drink number water all day, so this ain't got no taste.
Right. I let you piss in my mouth, then I come kiss you.
I love for a woman to piss in my mouth.
No, like you piss in my mouth, and then I come tongue kiss you afterwards.
I never had that done,
Oh,
but I
okay.
love for a woman to piss in my mouth. That's beautiful.
You never had that one done either?
What?
A woman in your mouth?
Yeah, I done
Yeah.
had a woman pee in a cup while we was driving, and I drunk it
Oh, okay. Period.
right there
Yes.
because it was just nothing. I was so infatuated with this woman to where it was just nothing about her that was nasty. Like, and then she super clean. She like me. She drink number water all day, so this ain't got no taste.
Right. I let you piss in my mouth, then I come kiss you.
I love for a woman to piss in my mouth.
No, like you piss in my mouth, and then I come tongue kiss you afterwards.
I never had that done,
Oh,
but I
okay.
love for a woman to piss in my mouth. That's beautiful.
You never had that one done either?
What?
A woman in your mouth?
Yeah, I done
Yeah.
had a woman pee in a cup while we was driving, and I drunk it
Oh, okay. Period.
right there
Yes.
because it was just nothing. I was so infatuated with this woman to where it was just nothing about her that was nasty. Like, and then she super clean. She like me. She drink number water all day, so this ain't got no taste.
Right. I let you piss in my mouth, then I come kiss you.
I love for.
So that's why they say that, but no, it's
Let's
not.
go.
Hey,
Listen.
man, what we talking
Come
about
on, man.
right now, man? What's going on with your
Listen.
boy Kevin Gates, man? The man said, the man said she was driving. He was driving. She pissed in a cup and he gulped up.
McDonald's cup.
You feel me? Big gulp. Fuck
Big
you
goat.
mean.
You know what I'm saying? Big goat.
7-Eleven.
You know what I'm
What is
saying?
wrong with y'all?
Listen.
You think y'all really? First of all, he definitely deserve a
God damn.
fuck wrong with the boy.
That nigga dropping. Hey, that nigga breaking glass with this one. I ain't never thought about drinking
Piss?
a female
Piss?
cup
That's
of
disgusting.
piss.
Did you see? I was just stuck over here like this.
She said I was stuck like this.
Look. I'm gonna say this. Look, I'm okay with spitting in your mouth.
Yes.
You feel me? I'm with that shit. I spit in your mouth. You know, we can do it vice versa. You know, it could be real.
Now you can't spit in my mouth. I can spit in your mouth. You can't spit in my mouth.
Baby, she can't spit in your mouth.
No.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm in the moment. You can spit in my mouth.
I can spit in your mouth. You can't spit
We
in my mouth.
spitting away. Exchange salabs.
Hell yeah.
Fuck it. It is what it is. But I'm just saying, like, ain't no way in hell I'm finna piss in this cup. Either one of us about to drink this shit. Like,
Hold on,
I
Miss
can't.
Rena. We was finna get right into that. 'Cause I love a squirter personally. And
Ain't nothing
it's
wrong with
squirt. It's squirt pedo.
No, it's not.
It's not because I mean
It's not.
because
If
if
you
she's
look it
squirting,
up-
I'm in there.
And if you look it up, I'm just gonna say it look like this. If you look it up, it's pretty much the same chemical makeup minus one thing that make pee, squirt. So it's
She said
not.
squirt.
It's the fuck. That shit fire as fuck. What the fuck? Who wanna dry pussy ass?
All my life, when you make shorty squirt and she ain't ever squirt and shit, like, you know, not just hit the shirt, but you know what I'm saying, the face too. It's like, damn, you like, whoa, I didn't tap into a whole
Told you
nother-
river dancing, bro.
On me, like, it's like you in a whole
A
nother
puddle,
dimension.
fuck
I'm
you
just
mean.
saying, like, yeah,
A
like,
puddle without.
ain't nothing
Yeah.
wrong with a squirter. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
you
Squirter.
motherfucking know the soft mattress cover. and
He
shit,
said that.
you know what I'm
Hey,
Yeah.
look, bro.
What we
Yeah.
sipping on before you say what you gonna say, my boy?
We sipping on that Don Julio, you feel me? Hey, look. My boy Maceo said squirting fuck up the pussy. That water-based shit ain't got shit on that natural gushy. So he said he want that. He just want that. He want that creamy. He want a creamy.
You want it cream?
He want a creamy.
What about a both?
Well, I mean, hey, look, you can't go
God
wrong.
damn! Oh my, oh my!
wrong, because then it turned into a milkshake. Fuck you mean?
No,
Hey,
that's
who
it.
don't love a fucking
You
great
just gotta
milkshake?
know the levels to access the squirt. When
'Cause
you
you
want
can-
it
nah,
to
you
squirt,
gotta
it
know-
squirt,
yeah.
but otherwise it cream on the regular. Fuck you
Hey,
mean.
I don't think it's hard to make a female squirt, bro. I feel like you just gotta get.
You
into
gotta
it
know
with
how
that
to
body.
access that
Yeah,
shit.
it's that body. It's hey,
You gotta
know
hit that
box?
spot.
On me, that box. You know how they.
You gotta hit that spot.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
it.
spot. It's a specific
Listen,
spot.
if you want some advice,
You gotta
on making
push
the
down.
female
You gotta
squirt,
push down on the abdomen right there.
Hold on. If you want
Oh,
advice
my
on
bad.
making the female squirt, jump in the inbox. We gonna put you on game. You know what I'm saying? We go
it's
let y'all
definitely-
know it's levels to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not be, hitting the right spots and not be doing what you're supposed to be doing.
But you know what though? It's more to it than that too. She gotta actually be comfortable with you because if she ain't
I was
comfortable,
gonna say- I
If
was
she
gonna-
ain't comfortable.
I was
what the
gonna
fuck?
say that too. It's a body relaxation
Yeah.
too, because you can't access that spot without her body,
Yeah.
her muscles being relaxed.
Yeah, that
and-
ain't after the club first night. You feel me?
Ooh.
You think?
could.
You could?
Wait, but I said
Okay,
ooh
break
because
it down.
I
shit.
be
My
I
boy.
be a thought.
my
You
boy.
feel me? Break it down.
No, let's
Have
just say
some
I be a
stories.
thought and I be thinking about things and I just be saying stuff, but no, you can
That's
do
like,
whatever you want to
no.
do. Shit, if you know what you do, goddammit.
I ain't gonna lie. Look. I ain't gonna lie. Like I got it. I got it under my belt. You feel me? The squirt game. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never had no club like after the club action. I just met shorty and she squirted. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna sit here and flex. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never had
I
no
got
first
motherfucker.
time?
You feel me?
You ain't never had no first time river dance?
First time river dance.
Yeah.
I had a mop
I
of
said
flow.
right after the club.
I had
man.
the
You
mop
say
of
First
flow one
time.
time.
First time.
I mean, I had an early morning.
He said I had an early
dance.
morning river
Me?
dance.
What you say that?
I had the mop of flow one time, like he
That's
said.
what I'm
but-
saying. River
He said
dancing.
the river dance.
Yeah,
I had the
you
mop
river
of flow
dance.
one time.
Motherfucking flow,
Man, that
shorty.
motherfucker skipping
Ah,
to
the
my Lou in that
mama flow
motherfucker. We about to, we slipping
You
and
know,
sliding.
that was back in the day, though.
Tell
I
you
don't
shit.
do that now. You know.
But look, all right, let's get into that. So let's get into a alpha woman's sexual energy, like specifically an alpha.
Obsessive
How do
energy.
you feel like an alpha woman chooses her sexual victims? I'm gonna call them victims because 9 times out of 10, they not gonna stick around unless she wants them to. Like it ain't even about what they want; it's about what she want in the situation. So how does an alpha woman choose the men that she chooses to give herself to? She's stuck.
Look,
Yeah, because you call them
man.
victims. And I'm over here like, aw.
He fucked you up with the victims, huh?
Yeah, because I
victims.
don't want no victims. Aw.
What? All these motherfucking goofies is victims.
I know that I just don't like to look at it like that. That don't look like,
you want to give them a better name?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I had to rethink. I had to think about it. I was over here really fucked up for a
Right.
second. You know, I'm chopped and shit. So, but how do we choose? Man, like it as we grow, it differs. You know what I mean? Like I had to experience certain experiences to be able to better choose male partners and not choose. You know, honestly, like legit been single 5 years. Of course, I've talked to people. But it's a fucking process. Like, you don't just go kicking it with people day one, fucking with people day one. You know what I mean? You working people through a mental process through it. You know what I mean? Like, really getting to know somebody in situations, conversations come up. You know, you really get to understand what would they do, what they do. You know what I mean? And if I'm really fucking somebody, I'm really, like, you know, trying to, like, fuck with them. And if I'm trying to fuck with them, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to, like, you know, I see somebody who is beneficial for my future. And I'm not saying they're a bad person because a lot of the people I have fucked with, I'm still cool as a bitch with them. You know what I mean? Like the homies. And I would never fuck with them again. I wouldn't. You know, and if my man said, like, you know, you can never kick it with them, like that we're not that close. You know what I mean? That I would ever, you know, be around them or, you know, like disrespect him like that. That's my man type shit. But like, I don't know, like, it's different. I'm chilling right now. Like, you know, I need somebody who really, like, dope for me. Like, you know, for me, I love, like, you know what I mean? Keep kicking it with people and just, getting to know people without sex. Like, I don't need that. I don't want you to fuck on me because I know my shit A1. Like, I don't need you to check. Like, I know I can back my shit.
And I ain't saying, I'm just straightforward. Why do all women think they just
I'm
got
not all
A1
women,
coochie?
so I don't know who you talking about, but
She said, I don't know who you talking about.
I'm not me. Okay, so first off, I'm verified. If y'all don't know who Shine motherfucking Marie is, y'all better figure out. Y'all better figure out who the motherfucking alter ego is and find her. Is she
You
verified?
on Twitter?
Oh no, not even on Twitter. I mean Twitter, like
You on Twitter or you on
OF?
OF?
Well, okay. So
Okay.
can we talk about that real quick? Let's
Let's
say
get
that.
into it.
So
Can we tap into OF?
The reason I ended up on OF is because I took a situation that a male did and took it to my advantage. So a man that I was fucking with, you know, I love making videos because it make me feel good. Like, I love that, you know, so I always be like, oh, let's make a video. So the dude had the video. He got mad because I stopped fucking with him. I went fuck with him and he put it on the internet, put it on Pornhub. So I said, you know what? And I tapped in with a bigger, like a fat ass, like porn star at that time. It was like, fuck this. I'm finna take all my videos. I'm finna make a new video. I'm finna drop this shit and I'm gonna capitalize off that shit. So I got the videos removed off the hub, you know, took a picture, a screenshot of that, put all my videos on OF, boom, dropped my shit. That first week, I made $1,500. I didn't even promote my shit. Like, had no promotion, had no nothing. I'm still making money off that shit. But outside of that shit, you know, it's just videos to me. I don't make, you know, new videos like that unless you paying motherfucking, you know, and I'm not making them with people. It's solo videos. Anything I got is old shit. Like, you know, I got plenty of old shit. You know what I mean? But it was everyday type shit. If I was fucking with somebody like that, we was making videos every motherfucking day. Fuck you mean I got about 50 of them motherfuckers, you know, per day type shit. Like, okay, that's it.
Now, you know, I mean, like, look, man.
So, but anyways, so I dropped that on there, and honestly, I'd have never did that if he never put me out
So you
there.
basically took advantage of the situation.
Hell yeah, you put me out there. People already done seen me like this, you know. So I'm like,
You
shit,
bossed
might
up
as
on
well
the situation
fucking
and said,
cash up.
and cashed
Cash
out
out.
on it. I mean, that's cool.
Hey, man, welcome to a fucking America, man. That's America. If that don't make America, man, I don't know what to call it. Like, no matter what the case is, you supposed to boss up off that shit. You know what I'm saying? Only a weak individual is gonna sit in a room, cry about
some shit.
You know what I'm saying? Boss up off that shit.
Alpha
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like, real life. That's real art.
Alpha
Alpha shit. Like,
shit.
on some real life shit.
So,
You
yeah.
can sit there and cry about it, or you can do something about it. You know what I'm saying? You can make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit around dwelling on that shit. Like, create something.
I don't
We
love
all
it
are
though.
creators.
I
Straight
don't
up.
love it though. The thing with me though is I don't love it. So I don't actually communicate with people. So people who want videos and shit, like, it's like a deal to me. You send me the money, I send you the video. Like, boom, boom, boom. We done. Like, we ain't no sweet talking. I don't want to call you baby. You not my baby. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you. Cause I don't sit there and lie. Like, I'm a bad liar. Like,
She said, I'm a bad
I said, but you send me a picture, I might send you a crazy ass emoji back like, dog, you is not cute. And I don't know who told you you was, but I don't care for no money. I'm not gonna do that in no situation, no dinner dates, no nothing. I don't want no money. I don't care how broke I am. I'm not gonna sit in no man's face for no money like that or nothing like that. Money ain't shit. I'll go get it my goddamn self.
I feel that.
Hey, you know what? What you saying is so valid because I'm gonna say this right. I know a couple guys that sit around, they date females, you know, that's out of their tax bracket, right? And when a man does it versus when a woman does it, it's totally different. Guys be sitting around like, you know, shorty getting to the bag, and you just sitting around. I feel like 9 times out of 10, shorty gonna move around versus the opposite. What you think about that shit? Like it be cases where a woman had an up, right, versus a woman that doesn't have an up. who you feel like is more aggressive? You know what I'm saying? Like in certain situations. Like the case can be so simple where the guy is like you said earlier, he lost his job, right?
Right.
Off that, right there. Like, the guy lost his job. Like, who you feel like is more fit for the situation? Is it the dominant one, or is it the one that's like gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, like stroke his ego?
For a female?
Yeah, for a female.
In a situation where it doesn't matter, like, you know, an alpha is an umbrella of characteristics, like, and can flex when need to be flexed. Like, you know, it's not like who is good at this moment, because otherwise you just need all the bitches, and it's part of my language, all the females. But, you know, like, it's not who fit for the situation at the moment. It's like somebody who can flex when need to be flexed. Like, you know, do I need to be dominant? Like, you know, like sometimes we don't always make good judgment. And if your man isn't like, you know, like true alphas can work together. Like they can build, like, and not everybody, I'm not always right. Most of the time I am. And I'll tell you that. Most of the time
most of the time, how like,
No.
on a scale to
95% of the time I'm right. For real, but no, okay, but I can accept. Okay, when we talking about facts though, if I spit something and I tell you I know it, it's because I done figured it out. Like, and I tell you some random ass facts. You might ask how to do something, how to do it, and I'm, you know, I done know because I done learn, you know, type shit. But I tell you I know, if I say I think, or, you know, I can express my feelings. I think it is, you know, I'll express that clearly, like, you know, but some of the times I have been wrong where I said, no, it's for real this. And I've been wrong. I can accept that though. Come with facts though. Show me I'm wrong. Show me how I'm wrong and how I figure out how to be right next time so that I have the proper information.
I feel that. That's real shit. Yeah, that's real shit. You know
now listen, what the fuck we sipping on right now?
We sipping on Don Julio, and apparently that shit done turned us into ghosts.
Oh God. It turned the best into the best. You feel me? Shit, straight up.
Look at
Where we at though, way? Where we finna slide with it?
Hey man, look, I want to talk about the fact that what? Man, you put a hype ass
Put that shit in the mouth, shorty. You feel me?
Man,
It's that time.
we got another video for y'all.
Check it out. What y'all think about this?
I got it. Hold on. Let me get it set up real quick. I ain't got it.
But look, before we jump into that, man, this tonight, it has changed my perception of alpha females. Like, I really at one point thought that there wasn't alpha females until tonight. Like, there really is some alpha females. Like, really, like, it's crazy because it's a lot of guys that I'm seeing not stepping up to the plate, and that's okay. Like, maybe you can't take all of that, that pressure. You know what I'm saying? And maybe a woman, you know, she's the motherfucking, like, she
gonna help you with that.
Like, bro, like, real shit. Like, she's the one to give you that balance. Like, and on some real shit, like, speaking from an alpha perspective, I do like a woman that does give me balance. So I guess it's not really like too much difference. I mean, damn, like, I never really thought about it, you know, till tonight, that like it can be like where we both share this position. But for me, as an alpha male, I cannot be led by a woman. I just can't. But I respect an alpha female that can lead a man. You know
Or
what I'm
lead
saying?
herself. What about lead herself?
Or lead herself. I feel like can lead herself.
And take guidance.
She's pro-woman. I feel like, you know, she invests in self. You know what I'm saying? She goes for it. So yes, I respect the alpha female, man. I gotta get that props to, you know, the alpha females out there that be doing their thing and shit, that honestly, like, that hold it down. And I never really thought about it, but there are plenty alpha females out there. And it's crazy for me to say this shit, but I guess I gotta acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Like, real recognize real. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't shit.
I'm just saying, real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? Bitches running shit too. You know what I'm saying?
He said
On
bitches.
some real shit.
I was waiting for it. There you go.
You
like
guys alone. When I said what I said, I was gonna say what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Bitches running shit.
Drink to
you know what I'm
that.
saying?
Take a shot
And
to
shout out to
that.
the boss. And shout out to the alpha females. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so look, check out this video, man. I got this video for y'all, man. I'm finna bust it with y'all. Look, check it out.
You want an alpha female, right?
No,
No such thing.
Oh my God.
no, I don't.
There's no such thing as an alpha female.
There's no such thing as an alpha female.
No such thing.
Why? How? Why do you think that?
Who does she lead? In the relationship, who does she lead as an
No,
alpha female?
as a person though, not in a relationship. As
She's
a person.
herself.
Okay, so in terms of relationship, if you're an alpha female, who are you leading?
You're the alpha. So you lead people, right?
Yeah.
There can't be a dynamic though.
There can be two alphas?
No, where there's a man who's submissive to the woman.
Excuse me? Say that again? A man who's submissive to the woman. Okay,
Yes.
so how do you feel about that man that's submissive to you?
Me personally, I can't be with nobody that's gonna be submissive to me because
Okay.
I'm gonna walk all over him.
All right.
But
Exactly.
That's just me personally though. Some women want somebody that's submissive.
You know what's crazy?
You want an alpha female, right?
No,
No such thing.
Oh my God.
no, I don't.
There's no such thing as an alpha female.
There's no such thing as an alpha female.
No such thing.
Why? How? Why do you think that?
Who does she lead? In the relationship, who does she lead as an
No,
alpha female?
as a person though, not in a relationship. As
She's
a person.
herself.
Okay, so in terms of relationship, if you're an alpha female, who are you leading?
You're the alpha. So you lead people, right?
Yeah.
There can't be a dynamic though.
There can be two alphas?
No, where there's a man who's submissive to the woman.
Excuse me? Say that again? A man who's submissive to the woman. Okay,
Yes.
so how do you feel about that man that's submissive to you?
Me personally, I can't be with nobody that's gonna be submissive to me because
Okay.
I'm gonna walk all over him.
All right.
But
Exactly.
That's just me personally though. Some women want somebody that's submissive.
You know what's crazy?
You want an alpha female, right?
Yo, look, it's crazy because everybody has so many different viewpoints when it comes to this subject. So many different opinions when it comes to the topic of a female being an alpha. That being said, how do you feel about a man being submissive to a woman? Like, in the sense of taking the lower role. How would you, like, how do you see yourself being submissive?
Bro, listen, man. Listen.
I'm just saying, like,
This shit like an echo in the room. But listen.
it's like an echo.
I'm gonna say this like, I cannot be submissive. It's not in my like.
You're not gonna
DNA.
bow down?
No, it's not in my DNA, my nigga. Like, I'm not constructive. Like, I wasn't like in no type of form or fashion meant to be submissive. Like fuck no. Like,
To anybody or to a woman?
Bro, since I was growing up as a shorty, as a gent, I was always taught to be like, elite. Like, whatever I do, like, just go for it all the way. You know what I'm saying? And I don't got nothing against guys that are, you know what I'm saying, submissive. But me, I couldn't do it because, like, that shit'd make me feel disgusted with myself. Like I want to be able to be the guy that helps my woman, you know what I'm saying, like, go to the next level, or my people, you know what I'm saying? I want to be that individual that, like, the next level up, you know what I'm saying? That's just speaking from a male's perspective. But, like, to be, like, submissive as a male, like, it fucks with me, bro. Like, it really fucks with, like how many guys out there, like, are accepting this way of life? What the fuck is, like, what is we talking about? Like, damn, like, guys have become submissive?
Do you feel like a stay-at-home dad is submissive?
With no order, and he don't got no power? Yes. If he has order and power, it's different. Like she stated earlier. She said, You know what I'm saying? Alpha male, you know, he gonna set the tone. You know what I'm saying? He gonna set the pace. Even when you're in a fucked up position, you can still set the tone and set the pace. But if you at the crib just folding the clothes and washing the dishes and making dinner, like, get the fuck on, my nigga.
Trying to hit it with the move around.
Man. No, get the fuck on.
But yeah,
It's
you
definitely,
could, I
it's
mean,
heavy.
you could do all that, but like, still, a woman contribute to, you know, at the same point. Like, you can, you know, I could never be with a submissive man though.
I mean, okay, so
Hold on, why couldn't I talk? Why couldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
you said you could never be with a submissive man.
No. Okay, so I'm by nature also a very like, and I'm an alpha. I'm very strong as well. Like I said, I had to fend for myself. Like a lot of, you know, my life. By nature, I'm very strong female. Like I just can't help that. But there's stronger men than me, and that's okay. You know, so I'm not for everybody. That's fine. That's, you know, very fine. I intimidate a lot of people. That's weird. I don't know. I don't fucking understand it. But I don't want to be able to like push you around because like, you know, like I just don't want to be able to do that. Like sometimes I'm wrong and sometimes I do need somebody to tell me to sit down, shut up. Like, sit down, shut up. You're doing too much. I need somebody to like do that for me because I'm, you know, a female and like I get a little feisty sometimes. You know, just by nature, like I'm, you know,
you gonna be
awesome.
quiet?
Huh?
So you gonna be quiet?
Yeah.
If a motherfucker tell you shut your ass up, you gonna shut your ass up?
Unfortunately, I have to. I'll go do something. Like, I doesn't mean I'm not just gonna sit there and shut up, but like, we'll talk about it later. But right now, like, you know, respectfully, like, if it's my man, we'll come back and, you know, if I have any questions about that situation, we can talk about it later. But for whatever reason, like, if at that moment, like, he might be going through whatever. Like, I could never tell my man to just, like, shut the fuck up. Like, that's rude. Like, that's very rude.
So
And I couldn't do that, but.
So basically, if you know y'all going through a situation or what the case may be, and he shut it down like, look, I'm dealt. The situation is dead.
I ain't talking about this shit.
I ain't talking about it. You okay with like letting it be? Like you not gonna like question that shit?
If it's not dangerous to the relationship, yes.
Okay.
I feel that. No,
If
I
it's
respect
toxic to
Yeah.
the relationship, I would bring it back. Like, this is why it's important, and I think that you should reconsider talking about it. And you know, whatever. There's always ways of doing that. Like, you could sweet talk a motherfucker, get him a fucking game and put a fucking note on it. Like, actually, I think we should talk about that. So you know, like, you know, even if you have to or whatever. But no, really, like, you should be able to just be like. We're like, you know, different, but like this is really important to our relationship, and I think we should come to a common ground. But I also believe in too that you really should never go to mad. Like, if you're really trying to be with somebody for the rest of your life and invest your life in them, you should never go to sleep mad at them.
Oh,
So
yeah,
like,
never go to
regardless,
sleep
like
mad.
even
Never
if
go
you
to
gotta
bed
say
mad.
like, you know, like y'all just got done fighting and like love you, good night, like, and just let them know like, hey, you know, I'm, you know, we'll get through it type shit. Like, I don't think that whatever. I really think relationships are like superficial to people, and people just be in relationships just to be with somebody and just to like secure who they are. And I'm secure with who I am. So I don't need anybody. Do I want somebody? Yes. I do need somebody. Somebody would really help me in my life. You know what I mean? A man would really like help improve my life. So I do in ways need a man, but like to survive, do I need a man? No. To make my life better? Yes. Like being with a man would make it better.
I can respect that. I can respect that breakdown. You don't need a man to survive, but you definitely need a man to have a better life.
Yes.
That's raw. That's real. I wonder how many women resonate with that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, man, tonight we got into it, man. We spoke on different opinions of what an alpha female is, even with an alpha male for that matter.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? We talked about relationships and friendship. Actually, before we go out, I want to get more into that friendship. You know, we kind of skimmed past that one. being an alpha in your friend group.
No, you said dominant. That was the dominant female.
She
Well,
kinda
no.
spoke on it. She said she didn't feel comfortable with two
Alphas females, yes, but like dominant females, like no, like you're dominant and they just be like, women are like catty sometimes and it's fucking irritating, but like dominant, like it depends on who, you know what I mean, like it really, but you can't have, dominant and alpha are different. Yes, I want plenty alpha females around me. I love, if you're a fucking alpha female, please come find me, like, you know, we can connect. I have
Bad
lots
bitches
of,
link
I
up.
have lots, yeah, exactly, I have lots of connections. I can help you, you know, you can help me, we can, you know, do what I do, but like, dominant, no, that's different. So yes, alpha. I would adore more alpha females. Like, you know, just same as like I would want an alpha man in my life. Like, I'm not competing for anything. Like, we're all trying to make this world a better place. Like, you know, honestly, we're trying to make, like, love is beautiful. Like, you're not trying to be like hateful, you're not trying to have toxic life, like you're not trying to argue, you're not trying to fight. Why would I want to add that stress to my life for a little bit of love that I could be giving myself?
Facts. You can give yourself that shit. And then look, you tapped into it tonight, man. It was a good show. The tequila was good. The conversation was good. The smoke was good. Man, it was good company and everything. You know what I'm saying? As usual, it's 8 o'clock. Well, it's 10 o'clock. I know what that means. It's time for us to get out of here. But we always love y'all coming out, fucking with us on the Coldfield Show. I want to give a round of applause to our guest, Miss Shine Marie. Check her out on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Show a little love. Yeah. And look, man, we finna get up out of here. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy, Asshole Poppy.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Feel Good. Mwah.
And this is the Coldfield Show. We love y'all, man. We holler at y'all Sunday at 8 p.m.
Hey, get it tuned or get lost.
You feel me? Turn the mics on.